Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII? With me, Get Dave, there's a disruption. Ooh. Do I have secret rights? Oh, where's Penelope? Which, it drives me crazy that it's not Penelope.
Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate!
Whoa.
Alright, out the way.
Who's Mr.
Wait a
Important?
second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch.
I'm sensing some moral gray areas.
Chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Well,
Oh.
that does it.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there.
Hey, it's our pal.
Cedar down stock, if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines.
He's got the silk tongue.
Silver
Silver tongue? I don't know, he's doing it.
Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Look at him.
Give me a scare like that.
Knows the way the world works.
You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
I'm just bummed out about my
The
flowers.
ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
He wants to brood. Good JRPGs. They always have a lot of brooding. A couple people remarked that the audio is a little quiet. I cranked it up a little, let me know. Some stuff in the game is just kind of hard to hear. I'll do a little bit more. How do you do your hair? She's more like a sister. I think. You may recognize this
We will have order.
from the intro where the wedding
I
was.
give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vayne Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Arm... Your Excellency.
Why do you look upon me with hatred?
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Play into the crowd.
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred.
Good.
Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion.
Welcome to
Even
Good
now,
Cop.
He remains among you, protecting you.
False.
His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years
And
now
obey me.
divide us from war's bitter end. Yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will
And the
defend
outrageous
Dalmasca.
fortune.
Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Oh man, that was easy. I'm with you on this one, Vaughn. It was nice of him to come halfway down. That nose doesn't lie though. Never trust someone with a perfect 45.
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
I'm so glad I'm not eating dinner with this guy.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I'm here to discuss Monet.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
Right, but your dad's the emperor,
No
hey?
disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you
may call me
Vayne?
Bro, wow.
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
I mean, he's
How could he
trying.
stand to bow to him like that?
I mean, he
Just do
really
not
tried
get
to
it,
not
do you?
let him.
He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know.
He'd get
it's just-
invited to dinner.
So, what would you do different?
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
think it through.
Well, I'd do something.
Oh, I don't like where these wheels are turning. Alright, everyone. Vaughn's gonna
Vaughn.
do something.
Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you?
Who are you?
This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Do you think she's trying to do some Inception?
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
No.
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why
Who
the
is her
sudden
voice
interest,
actress?
Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think?
You're gonna
If I
steal.
find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship.
I really don't think they
Oh,
cost
hail
the same.
Vaughn, Sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know. Maybe, but not through Miguelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Might have been a dangerous thing to monologue. Uh-oh, that guy's got piercings. In the mid-2000s, that was the sign of a tough crowd. Alright, we're very close to Lowtown. There we go. I was briefly forgetting the buttons. It's gonna happen a few times. I'll say this as a medium criticism of the game. We're gonna fire off two quick ones, actually. One, this song. It's been in my head for 10 years. So I'm really gonna try to minimize my time down here. Did I ever deliver the thing I was supposed to? Huh. Well, I'm not going to worry about that now. Anyway, the other thing is the level design in general. It's a bit like that wall. Like, you're kind of better off using the map, I would say. Also, I'll say this, I think it was clever of Vaughn to not involve Miguelo in this.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane.
Hey.
Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor? By the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me.
Sure.
But that's not why I'm here.
It kind of is.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy?
Well, it'll get Vaughn out of your hair one way or the other.
And that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
And sell it for profit.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action.
No.
Admirable. Perhaps
Did your
I
voice
can
change?
help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan.
You can tell it's a Matsuno game because magic
where's
has a
this,
K.
Magic stone.
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
Okay. Oh, well, I thought it was magicked. I guess past tense. I do like Vaughn's directness on this. Okay, where can I get that thing? Ah, the power of this credit card will help you. Unfortunately, this one's worthless. I used to live by a Southgate. And let's see about... I mean, this seems like it really wants me to go this way. I kind of want to visit the Sand Sea. It's needlessly mechanical. It's stairs. Yeah, we're gonna pull a cool 180 and just get up the Sand Sea and drop off our rogue tomato bounty. I'm not 100% sure. Let's just admire the view quickly. Top of the morning to you. A little bit less than I thought there'd be. Oh, there you go. I've never been much of a parade guy. Any in the comments section into it? I like the way you think, kid. Oh, Mr. Moogle. It's interesting, the camera controls are a little touchy in this. Not in a bad way. Oh, these guys are called Seeks? Like S-E-E-Q? If I say anything bad about Seeks in this Let's Play, it's those guys. Just to clarify. Alright, welcome to Amel Weaponry, everyone. Alright, so we picked up some of these just fighting random enemies. Oh, fine, I'll take on an unassuming surcoat. Can no longer... Well, I guess I never could have afforded. I was thinking about maybe trying to get... Oh, they don't even have a mace. Well, my whole life has been a lie. Let's get out of here. We're just gonna have to unlock things to find our way, unless we can already wear it. Light armor 2. Okay. Okay, and you get 10 hit points out of it. Hard to argue with that. Well, let's go exploring the license board. Nope. We don't own any of these spells. This is like one minor beef I have with the license board. You have to buy and unlock stuff. It's a bit much. I would have preferred something a bit more like what they did in FF Tactics. But it's fine. Okay, fine. We'll check. And we'll compare this against the license board as well. If we could get an offensive spell, or a defensive spell, get much of anything, I think it would be nice. So because the red mage is normally a sort of jack of all trades... Oh, I can actually check these things. Now I feel like I learned a lot. Looks like we just have Mystic Armors, though, so... The gear we got is not going to be for Vaughn. So we have White Magic 3 and 4, but not 1 and 2 up there. You can imagine all the cool stuff we could do if we had a lot more stuff. These we'll worry about in a while. Yeah, either I'm not seeing it, it's marooned somewhere. Okay, there we go. Alright. I will buy none of it. But thanks for watching me disco my way around the license board for a while. There's gonna be some more of that. Or maybe a little less blindly. Okay, we'll talk about techniques as well very quickly. Taking this part at a leisurely pace. It's like a spell, in that it's buried in a menu, but you just do it. You don't need MP. It's not for all of them. There might be a couple. And some of them still consume resources, I think. I think there's just some that consume HP and all that. Oh, hey, thanks for the hint, game. Right. Hey, didn't I do it? Fexterra. Sound like you play in the East-West Bowl. Give yourself 10 Get Dave points for that. Sure. Alright, he's in the item shop. Yeah, I have to cash that in though, don't I? Tomage, I brought you something. And some sweet rewards from the ambiguous pocket. Oh, okay. I think that's where the Centrino Guild is based. I'm not gonna lie, I did not really do any of the hunts when I played this game. Actually, now's a good time for story time. So we've got a bit of a jog. So this game came out when I was in university. And there was some skepticism in the series just because the movie hadn't done super well. Again, I don't really know why anyone was that surprised about it. Nothing's a Hollywood lock like a video game movie. Commercial or critical. And FF10 was sort of viewed as good, but not great. There's definitely people who love it. And I was really excited for this to come out. Because Yasumi Matsuno, huge fan of his work. Final Fantasy Tactics is still one of my favorite games of all time, and I have not... Like a lot of games I really like, my appreciation for them has sort of ebbed and flowed a little bit. With FFT, it's always been amazing, and I don't think that will ever change. And underneath the hood, that game is beautiful. And, you know, outside the hood too. So when I was really excited, and I wrote a psychology exam, a midterm, on release day. And absolutely nailed it. And I remember thinking, Dave, treat yourself. I'll attack the hyena, thank you. There's not too much of a point in moving around. Sweet combos. These treasures are random. We'll talk about this lots later. Anyway, so I get myself a treat. Yeah, I finished the exam in like 35 minutes in an 80-minute class.
Yeah.
Also got a very good mark later, but I don't know, sometimes you're at a test and you just know, you're like, this was a good one. And so I skipped class for the rest of the day, went to an EB Games and bought myself the collector's edition, which now sits on a shelf behind me. That's part 1 of the story. Part 2 is... And I've been playing through Xenosaga 3 at the time. It was one of those wonderful moments where you have 2 games you really like or really want to play at the same time, but I thought, this one's Final Fantasy, so it gets to jump in line. Yay, eye drops. Well, we're getting important stuff. At this point in the game, that's a decent amount of money. Anyway, I finished the game the day of that final. I had one final exam left in that semester. Finish FF12. And it's one of the most memorable nights of my life because I also had contracted salmonella. And so I threw up literally 100 times in one night. Spanning from about 8 that night till 10 a.m. the next day. Missed that final. And kind of soured my experience. I lost 14 pounds in one night. Just over by the tent. So this will be kind of an interesting experience. Let's playing this and going through the game again because I haven't really touched it since. I tried going back to it again, like maybe 8 years ago, because I saw a Let's Play of FF12 and I thought, oh, maybe I'll try it again. It was by someone who really liked it, and yeah, I just bailed pretty early on. So yeah, this is going to be interesting on many levels. Next time, everybody, we find Penelo, and then here comes the sun.